What's up guys and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Character Profiles. This week we're doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal and we're doing Nistro. So first up, this guy's English name is Nistro. In the Japanese he's known as Gauche. He's 19 years old and his anime debut was in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal episode 26, Let the Duels Begin. Here is his winter losses and here is his duel score. So yeah, there you go. Nistro, known as Gauche, God I hope I'm saying that right in the Japanese version from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal series, was Mr. Heartland's left-hand man and a committee member responsible for the World Duel Carnival along with Dextra. However, his and Dextra's true task was to search for number cards. He, however, resigned his position in order to join the World Duel Carnival along with his partner, with the goal being to defeat Yuma Tsukumo and the original number before Kite Tenjo did. He later became a professional duelist with Dextra as his manager and is currently the champion of Spartan City. Gauche's name means left in French. This may be a reference to the fact he is Mr. Heartland's left hand while Dextra is the right. His English name also reflects this, as Nistro contains the middle four letters of sinister, which is another word for left. I never knew that. The more you know. Furthermore, Nistro could be short for Sinistro, which means left in Italian. And if you want to throw even more meanings into Nistro, it may also be a reference to the word nitro, which means speed, which could resemble his fiery and excited personality, but maybe we're stretching a bit there. Nistro has purple eyes and flame-shaped dark red hair with a red fringe. He has a red dual gazer tattoo on his face. As well, he has a dual disc which looks a lot like Quattro's but more of a fireball kind of design. Prior to entering the WDC, Nistro used a black and dark red trench coat with a high collar over a red shirt with dark red trousers and black gloves. Later he can be seen wearing a grey and black coloured coat with orange ruffles, as well as two belts and leather pants with white and brown cowboy boots. During the Pro Duelist Spartan City tournament, Nistro wears a form-fitting blue and red costume resembling that of a wrestler. He also dons a star-shaped mask whilst wearing this costume. Opposite to Dextra's cold-blooded personality, Nistro is a very high-spirited person, evident of how he got during the opening ceremonies of the World Duel Carnival. He also seems to take his job less seriously, as when investigating mysterious duels within the tournament, he joked about how some of the duelists were defeated, while Dextra maintained a calm manner whilst investigating. This tends to cause frequent arguing with his partner, but they actually get along better than they initially appear, and their dueling styles complement each other. It also seems Nistro values Dextra highly, as during the duel with Yuma Tsukumo, he activates a card that served no other purpose than to take the direct hit for Dextra. Nistro loves dueling, heavily punishing anyone that dishonors dueling as well. As a member of the committee, he is very severe when punishing a cheater, to the point of physically injuring them or forbidding them from dueling in Heartland City for the rest of their lives. Nistro can be quite competitive with Kite Tenjo, having some form of rivalry with him in collecting numbers. After his defeat, he formed a friendly rivalry with Yuma because he liked his spirit, but he also considered Yuma as his prey since he possesses the original number. He has, however, allied himself with Yuma because he does not want Yuma to be defeated by anyone except himself. When Nistro dueled Yuma, he showed a more childlike nature, wanting to defeat Yuma with honor and having Yuma duel with strong guts. When he lost, Nistro told Yuma that it would dishonor him if he didn't duel with all his might. During Yuma's duel with Kite, Nistro cheered for Yuma more, in contrast to Dextra, who cheered for only Kite. Bit of backstory on the character. In their childhood, Nistro and Dextra grew up in Spartan City as orphans, but found happiness in dueling. One night they were picked up by Mr. Heartland, who instructed them further in dueling and moved them out to Heartland. Years later, they were tested by Mr. Heartland alongside other young duelists such as Kite Tenjo in an attempt to find the next generation's elite duelists. They were made to fight a dueling robot, with Heartland having set it to maximum level. The robot physically assaulted them, with Nistro being thrown against a wall. When the robot attempted to do the same to Dextra, he yelled her name. Dextra was saved by Kite, who destroyed the robot with his Daybreaker. Whilst working for Mr. Heartland, Nistro uses a bouncer deck, which he replaced his original deck with. It focuses heavily on punishing the opponent through brutish tactics, using cards such as Bouncer Guard and Photon Strike Bouncer. He's also able to disrupt his opponent's tactics with this deck. Nistro later uses his Xyz heroic deck. Nistro's primary tactic is to Xyz summon his heroic champion Excalibur in an attempt to perform a one-turn kill. This is made easier through cards such as Heroic Hance. Nistro utilizes several cards to reduce the number of overlay units required to Xyz summon, like Heroic Challenger, Double Lance, and Xyz Crown. He also uses cards to punish defensive tactics such as Heroic Challenger Night Watchman and Battler's Cry. During his tag team duel with Alito, Nistro gains access to number 54 Lionheart using Heroic Challenger Ambush Soldier to easily Xyz summon it. And with that, guys, that's another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Character Profiles done. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like, favourite, and subscribe. Tell me who you'd like to see next week, and what's your favourite memories of Nistro. So, yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and catch you later.